Hello, YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode of the Grandstand here on the Ohio Patriotification Network YouTube channel. I am, as always, your host, AR the Ohio Patriot. And for today's episode, we're going to talk about two topics of the day. Basically, the first one being the bidding war has begun in the House now. My sister apparently had to contact the first offer people today, and it didn't go well. Needless to say, now we're basically in the situation of it might be a bidding war going on right now for the House. And really, apparently, I guess the way that the stupid ass probate works is whoever bids the most gets the place. So, we're still looking for places right now for me to possibly move to. I don't know. There's still a lot of fucking shit to be done in the House right now. And of course, you also got the hurricane that impacted Texas today, which I think was a Category 1 tropical storm, I think is what they said it was. Now, it still did a lot of damage, though. From all the things I've been hearing about Beryl, it basically took out like 200 million people's power in Texas there. There's at least one or two people dead there already. And a few other things like that. I tried to call Corey a little bit ago, because I have his personal number, obviously. And usually it'll go 5 times before it goes to voicemail, and it went twice. And it was on voicemail already, so I'm guessing he's either has no reception, or he and his wife potentially have no power there where they're at in Texas. I'm not exactly sure which part of Texas they're in. I know it's a couple hours outside of one of the major cities there for sure. Or no, not a couple hours, I'm sorry. I think he said they're like 7 hours outside of Houston, Texas, or something like that's what it is, and like a smaller town region area there is what it is there. So I don't know exactly where they'd be at then, but I don't know. I know originally it was supposed to impact Houston pretty badly, and then it was like something where it shifted and it kind of hit it a little bit. So I don't know. Maybe they are good. Maybe the grid did go down for them or not. Who knows? But waiting to hear back from him right now is what it is. Left him a message. Was like, oh yeah, be safe, brother, and everything like that, and hopefully, you, the wife, and obviously his dogs is what it is there. Are all okay right now, and then of course hopefully Matt's okay, and same thing with everybody else there in Brownsville, our buddy George, etc. So there's a few people I know from Texas. Obviously Corey is one, Matt's one, George is the third. I'm trying to think who else now lives in Texas that I can think of. Oh yeah, my brother's buddy from high school and his wife live there now with their child. Actually, I think it's their children now I'm thinking about it. So hopefully they're all right. Hopefully they're okay. But yeah, there's a handful of people I know that live in Texas right now. My cousin lived there for a while, then he came back to this part of Ohio, is what it is, because I think what it actually was is he had met a girl who was a single mother of 3 kids, and he basically became a pseudo stepdad to those kids for a little bit of time. And then I think it basically ended up being a situation where like she was over it or he was over it or something, and then things just kind of broke off between them, is what it is there, and then he made his way back here, is what it was then. So, but who knows, man? It is what it is. But that's my sister. Ironically enough, that's what my sister and I were talking about when we were talking on the phone a little bit ago. Was like the whole thing with the bidding war right now, and we're like, yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, it was fucking crazy. So these people that were our family friends, or at least the husband anyway, that's been a family friend for years now, is what it is. Known him since I was a kid, basically. He went to elementary school with my brothers, what it is. They were in the same class as what it was there. That's how they actually originally met. My mom became friends with his mom, is what it was. And they were more or less best friends for decades, is what it was there. And yeah, I was at their Christmas last year, is what it was. They invited me over for Christmas time, and then that's when I originally saw like the freak out of his wife, is what it was, because I forget if it was their son had like sort of like did like a swipe at their daughter or something like that or something, or what it was. And then I think she ended up hitting him or something, and like they just like she fucking just lost her goddamn mind basically at that point. She's like, oh, like just fucking freaking out on the kids. And then even he came in, like instead of being like voice of reason, he like fucking almost like doubled down and was like fucking like yank the belt off kind of shit almost at that point. It's like, damn, dude. Like, he didn't go quite that far, but that's what it seemed like might have happened after they left and went back to their places what it was then. So, but yeah, they like it was a nice day up to that point, dude. And then it was like them just yeah, like the kids did something, and then it was like both the parents just flipped the fuck out is what it was, and then yeah, they basically like ruined an otherwise good day is what it was then, and then they end up leaving like a little bit after that is what it was, and then from there it was basically within about a half hour or so I was like, yeah, I'm kind of fucking over this, and I ended up leaving myself. That's what it was, because I was just done at that point. So yeah, I was just, I don't know, it just, because the thing is I'd only met her a few times throughout my life. I think I only met her maybe like, because I'm trying to remember now. I think I met her the first time when they got married, I want to say, because my mom and I were at their wedding. That's what it was. Because I want to say mom even it was, well, I think mom helped his mother make their cake is what it was there. So it was like the two of them working together to make the wedding cake there or whatever. And then it was, obviously we got an invite to the wedding is what it was then. And then we had, I'm trying to think now. So that was the first time I had met her. And that was like, I'm trying to think now. Because another oldest daughter's like 15 or 16 now, I think is what it is. So this would have been like 2007, 8, someplace. Not maybe not. Yeah, it was probably 2006 actually. I'm thinking about it. So that would make sense. That sounds about right. And then, yeah, they ended up, and then it was basically over the years. Like there's been a couple other times they've been at different events that we were at and stuff like that, and like. I would say honestly, like I told my sister it's probably like 3 to 5 times, but thinking more on it, it's more like about maybe like 5 to 10 at most. Then, so it's like occasionally, it's kind of like almost like a once a year thing. I'd see him or something like that kind of thing, maybe once every couple of years or something like that. Some get together, whatever it is there. It's like a church function or something. So yeah, it's like it was. Like I knew her somewhat, but not a whole lot is what it is. And then yeah, she basically so when my sister was talking, because apparently I guess it's not the lawyer people that have to go back to them and be like, hey, there's another offer on the table that's higher than yours is what it is. It's either a realtor, which we don't have because we're going to be private sales here is what it is then, or it's my sister who was the executor of the estate at this point. And so my sister had to call her up this morning with what it was, and she was talking to him and stuff like that. And the wife was all like, oh, this is some bullshit, and like just like basically like having like a fucking freak out, and like apparently accused my sister of like lying about stuff, and then was acting as if like, okay, their offer was like a guarantee is what it is, and it's like, no, like we don't have, like that's the thing, we don't have to accept your offer. We can literally go still shop around and find other people that are going to bid higher than that is what it is. Because the thing is, the initial value of this estate right now that I live on, by the way, this house is positioned on 10 acres of land, dude. Like there's a shitload of land here is what it is. And the initial value of this place was $240,000. They offered us $200,000, dude. They were definitely trying to fuck us over, is what it is, 100%. The other dude that came in as a second offer that is a friend of my cousin's that my cousin found here a couple weeks ago is what it was. That dude's like, no, I'll give you I think it was like 250. It was either 212 or 215, something like that is what it is. I think it was like 212 or something is what it is there. And we're like, okay, cool. And then because according to like what's going on right now is what it is it's whatever the highest offer is, like the court has to accept that offer is what it is then. And so I guess when my sister was talking to them, the husband, who was the family friend here, was like, oh, well, what if we, match the offer or whatever the case be? And my sister was like, yeah, that's not how it works. You got to offer more than that right now is what it is. So unless they would offer like, $212 and $100 or something like that, or like, $213 or whatever it's going to be. Because initially, sight on scene, they offered $215. And that's what they should have just kept on, dude. But then they came out here and looked at the place and they're like, oh, yeah, we're going to go $200 now is what it is. And it's like, what the fuck, dude? Like, how do you offer me, like not offer me, but offer my family $215 initially and then drop it $15,000 after seeing the place? Like, why would you even offer that $215 to begin with? Like, that's just dumb. Like, you should have just came out first and saw the place and then be like, okay, here you go. Like, we'll offer this is what it is then. So, but yeah, it's like, I don't know. I know my sister wants to give the mineral rights away with this place, and I disagree with that completely is what it is, dude, because you never know if somebody's going to hit oil or something like that, or natural gas is going to come through or something like that is what it is there. because even the second bidder guy, here's what it is, because he was talking about, I guess there's a lot of places around here he was looking at that it's like 1 or 2 acres is what it is there, and it's almost the same amount that we want here is what it is for this 10 acres, and then you have some of the places around here that are like 20 acres, but everybody there, like 20, 30, 40 acres is what it is. They're all keeping mineral rights, as they fucking should. And that's what I told my sister. I was like, why are we not doing that? And then she's like, oh, no, it's fucking whatever. Then that's the case, which is stupid because even my cousin, who has been here for me the entire time, the guy that keeps taking me over to get, reseller stuff, what it is there at that place. He even said, he's like, dude, I'll throw you guys like, X amount of thousands of dollars at this point to just keep the fucking mineral rights for you guys is what it is. And then just sell them back to you at some point in the future then. And I was like, yeah, why the fuck aren't we doing that? Like, that's just dumb. Like, I would like, seriously, if we got the money, like, I would have him take the mineral rights is what it is for like X amount of money is what it is then. And then I would just straight buy them off of myself if that be the case then and be like, hey, if anybody ever hits anything, like, guess what? I'm in the fucking money now, bitches. So, yeah, like, that's how it should be, honestly. But it's just fucking stupid that we're even selling that shit with the property due, and it could be worth like literally millions potentially. Especially considering that this place sits on an underground aquifer. And not only that, but there's also been oil produced here before, like 30, 40 years ago. So it wasn't as little babies, but it is there. So, anyway. Actually, I'm thinking now it was about 45 years ago. And then it was all the way up to about, the time I was about 1.5, give or take. So it would have been about 86, 87, something like that. Is when they capped off the well is what it was because it wasn't producing as much as they wanted to produce anymore. But it's like, yeah, you could easily have fucking, multiple things down there. You could have a natural gas line that could be hooked up there sometime to the house instead of having fucking electricity is what it is then. You could have, all kinds of oil reserves down there still is what it is there. All it would take is like, somebody popping down a fucking pipe basically in hell. It could be something too where all these oil companies around here, all these natural gas companies around here that, DeWine and company keep giving like leases to and shit. It's like, yeah, dude, you could easily have one of those guys like, make a deal with us and be like, hey, we're just going to, lay pipe underneath the place is what it is, and or something like that. It's like, cool, that's fine with me, dude. Like, as long as it's not a derrick in my fucking land is what it is. So, yeah, it's just fucking dumb to me is what it is, dude. And it bothers me so much is what it is, man. So, but anyway, so... But yeah, that's what it is right now. Like, we're basically in sort of a standoff right now. So it's either, them coming back with a higher offer than what it is right now, or them just saying fuck it and find a new place to live is what it is then. And either one works for me, man, at this point. Because I even told my sister, I'm like, yeah, I'm fucking over this at this point, dude. Like, I don't want them to make a higher offer at this point. I just want to sell this other dude is what it is and be done with it. So... Especially when this other dude's like, hey, we'll work a deal out with you, just stay here for the rest of the fucking year. And it's like, yeah, exactly. With everything going on right now, with like the possibility of like, fucking Islamic crazy shit going on and stuff like that, dude. Like, there's no way in hell I want to fucking leave this place right now and live this. And the fact that like my sister was even talking the other day about like, oh yeah, if the worst comes to worst, so you can come live with me for a couple months. And I'm like, you really think I want to go down to fucking Columbus to live there for X amount of time? Are you high? Like, there's no chance in hell I'm going to a major city at this point right now, dude. Fuck that. Like, that would be like the first fucking target for these motherfuckers if something happens. And what's funny to me, too, is when I was talking to my sister today about the shit, and she's like, oh, yeah, it'd probably be like downtown Columbus that they would actually hit if they were going to hit a place or whatever the case be. It's like, not necessarily. And it wouldn't be them going for the Fed building down there either, dude. It would be them going for fucking probably, if they're going to go for anything down there, it'd be probably the convention center, would be my guess, honestly. During some, random event that's going on down there or something like that, whether it be a con or something else like that. Because there's comic cons and stuff like that there all the time is what it is, and like various other cons and shit. I know there's one around here, I think is what it is. It's supposed to be like a Lego con or something. And yeah, I could easily see somebody doing that kind of shit. Like going like full Aloha snack bar and stuff like that inside of a fucking con or something like that, just wearing like a suicide vest or something like that is what it is. And just walking in there and just being like, click. And you just take out, hundreds of thousands of people is what it is there, dude. So, and that's the sad part of the fact, dude, is that we let these people into our country right now that, we know nothing about. You've had the fucking feds themselves shit the bed for decades now. Where they literally destroyed fucking terror watch lists is what it is of Islamic terrorists in this country that could be in this country now is what it is. And it's like, what the hell, bro? Like, no, these people should never be allowed on our soil ever, is what it is. Islam itself should have been barred for life from this fucking country's soil, just based on our founding documents and our founding fathers, writs and stuff like that is what it is there. And it's just ridiculous that it wasn't, honestly. There's a reason why Thomas Jefferson had a copy of the Quran because he was fucking enemy. It wasn't what it is, dude. By the way, it's that same Quran that piece of shit Ilhan Omar took her fucking sworn oath of office on because she's a goddamn foreign national Islamic terrorist is what it is, dude. So fuck her. She should be out of this country right now and back to fucking Somalia. For real. But anyway, it's a bunch of bullshit is what it is, dude. And I'm so fucking sick and tired of it already. And as it is, my body's just giving out on me right now is what it is, so... Alright, let's check out the hurricane stuff right now, see what's going on there currently, is what it says, before we jump out of here in the next 10 minutes or so. Let's see, live updates. Bethel nears Houston, Texas. Houston after making landfall in Texas. That was 6 hours ago. 53 minutes ago. Tropical storm Bethel, live updates. At least 2 people killed after storm makes landfall. And then we got hurricane downgraded tropical storm, but still people dead is what it is. Latest path, Dallas Fort Worth impact. Oh, that's not good. I think that is close to Corey is what it is then, dude. So, yeah, we got 12 hours ago, at least 2 dead as Bethel pummels Texas with tornadoes. 90-mile-an-hour gusts. Holy shit, dude. Jesus Christ. Leaving over 2.7 million people without power. So that's probably that. Hopefully that's what Corey's problem is right now, is it just doesn't have power, and I'm guessing cell towers are down pretty badly is what it would be then. So, hope that's all it is. Since Hurricane Bethel crashed ashore along the central Texas coast early Monday morning, pummeling the area with 70 to 90 mile an hour wind gusts that brought life-threatening storm surges, widespread damage, and knocking out power to well over 2.5 million people, while leaving at least 2 people dead. Says Bethel was downgraded to a tropical storm late Monday morning as it moved inland, but the storm was still wreaking havoc along its journey further into Texas. The storm center passed just outside of Houston metro area, pummeling the nation's 4th largest metro area for hours of wind gusts between 70 and 80 miles an hour and dumping over 10 inches of rain, leading to flash flooding. And by the way, this flash flooding is supposed to be going all over America in the next 2 or 3 days now is what it is. I was looking at my weather app on my phone when I got up earlier today is what it was. And it was saying how by Wednesday, the path of this tornado is supposed to be coming up north is what it is then. And hitting Detroit, Michigan, and Cleveland, Ohio, and stuff like that's what it is there in the Great Lakes areas. So I could easily see it then shifting its path wind-wise and stuff like that and hitting towards Stark County and even maybe Franklin County or Columbus is that too then. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we had crazy rain showers 2, 3, 4 days from now is what it is then. So anyway, so tornado watch has been posted for parts of Texas, Louisiana, Arkansas, and Oklahoma as the threat of tornadoes continues as Bethel moves inland. Multiple tornadoes have already been reported in East Texas, and forecasters expect more as the day continues on. It says Harris County Sheriff Ed Gonzalez posted on X that a tree fell onto a home in the Kings River Village area, trapping a man under the debris. It says Gonzalez said the man was reportedly sitting inside the house with his family riding out the storm. Said when which was a hurricane at the time, when a large tree fell into the home, his wife and children were unharmed. Well, that sucks. So a few hours later, Gonzalez said a second death was reported after a tree fell onto another home, killing the woman inside of it. Jesus. Yeah, let's see if we can get this video here, man, because that looks that is fucked, bro. Holy shit balls. Oh, of course, it's gonna be fucking ads. Fucking ads, man. Check this out. By the way, this is all fair use, YouTube. Yeah, that used to be a convenience store / gas station, dude. And now it's nothing. Fucking nuts, bro. All the gas pumps are just gone. Dude, that is crazy. Fuck, man. Jesus. Damn, dude. I think it's a boat over here, if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe that's a house. Oh, actually, you know what that might be? That might be what used to be like the roof of this fucking place is now on the ground over here now. Either way, it's fucking nuts, dude. Jesus. Fuck, man. Damn, dude. Yeah, that was in Cleat, Texas. I guess I pronounced that Clute. Wild, man. Wild shit, man. There's your flash flooding rain. Jesus, dude. Good lord. Damn, bro. Yeah, Mother Nature is no joke, man. Like, that will fuck your shit up. Dude, holy fuck. You had a vehicle there, and now it's just gone. Like, fucking hell, bro. That would, honestly, though, this would be kind of cool right here if this became, like, a fishing spot for a while. Like, you literally could just, like, be on the staircase and just, like, throw a line in and you just, like, catch, like, a big old bass or something like that, or maybe, like, some crappie or something, or some bluegill or something like that. Although, just my luck, I would be either doing that, and it would be a big old fucking gator that would come in my line or something like that then. And that is one thing to worry about too, man. Is like all this flash flooding is all the fucking gators that are out like randomly in like other places now is what it is now. So that is a pretty cool shot though in the background because you got like I'm guessing this is Houston, Texas, right here, like the skyline there or whatever, and that's just like a massive fucking river in front of it now. That didn't used to be. I know Tactical was telling us last night. I don't know if it was during Honda's chat or after the fact. Or I think it was during his own chat actually. He was mentioning something about how I guess there was a guy there in Nebraska who had kept bees or something in a dry lake bed for like decades because it was dry for like decades now or whatever. And then it was one of these storm surges that came through here in the last couple of days or whatever. Basically caused like a massive flash flood in that dry riverbed that was dry for decades and basically wiped out his entire bee population. So it's not good, man. Not good at all. Yeah. Jeez. There's a big old tree right there, man. This kind of reminds me of like some of the photos and videos after Hurricane Katrina. When you have people out there being like just taking out the debris and shit like that. By the way, this is a great reason not to have giant ass trees right next to your house, is what it is, dude. We used to have one back out here, where the house is here. It was like out that way, is what it is, and it would have came like down this way, and we had it cut down years ago. And there was one in the back bedroom there too, and it would have came like impacted on to my where I'm sleeping basically. And we had that one sliced out too years ago, is what it is then, and then we had them ground out a few years back now, is what it is then. So I think I still have the video out there some places, but it is. I don't know exactly where it's at right now. But yeah, they cut them down pretty quickly, is what it is, and then they chopped them up and basically just chucked all the fucking wood into the briar patch, and how you have like wood to step over every time you go out there try to pick berries and shit. I think all the berries are dead by now. They're probably, I think the raspberries have been gone now for a couple of days or so, and then I think the blackberries now have been taken over probably at this point. So there's a bunch of flash flooding on the major thoroughfares there. Again, this would be kind of cool to like be like right here, like right in that like driving lane, and then just like toss a line in right here to the fucking like over underpass. There's what it is, and just pull up like a big old like 6-7 pound bass or something like that. Dude, that'd be fucking cool as hell. I can see that happening, by the way, and like if grid down ever happens and stuff like that, dude, and you have like these cities like basically become like this, like permanently or whatever the case be, that people just go and do that, honestly, where you just like, you know, walk to a fucking like bridge or whatever the case be and just like fish off of it is what it is there. Where it used to be like a bunch of like skyways essentially for, you know, driving and shit like that. Or like even like this right here, like just stand off the side right there and just toss into where this fucking car is, basically. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, crazy shit, man. Damn. Yeah, there's a reason why you build up your docks like crazy like that, dude, so they don't fucking die like this, is what it is, dude. Although this kind of like an older shack house anyway, so it's probably going to come down anyway at some point. Yeah, somebody's got to go talk to the car insurance people because looks like you have to have a new windshield on this one from the wood that came flying through it, and then body damage on both the vehicles, right on the hoods. That has to suck, dude. I could see that. Like, the worst thing is too, like, given how that house looked and stuff like that, dude, I could easily see that being like some poor person's house is what it is, and whether it be white, black, etc. there, and you just have them now have to basically come up with like X amount of dollars and like coverage damage and stuff like that for their insurance, for deductibles and shit like that before they would even have, the stuff covered or whatever the case be, and that's just terrible. And it's one of these things where I would love to be able to get some stuff together right now and help people out, and like basically have like a truckload of shit to send as like relief to people and stuff like that. But at the same time, it's like I don't know how I would even begin to do that. Is what it is, man, because I don't have the connections to be able to pull it off. I think is what it is right now. But yeah, it'd be nice. You got some dude with just his boxers on over there, taking a selfie in the rain. That's a lot of rain too, man. Damn. Yeah, that's some crazy stuff, man. Crazy, crazy stuff. Jeez. Let's see what we got for NBC right now. Yeah, let's see what these fuckers are saying. See, it said made landfall Gulf Coast early Monday morning. This is Bethel hit the coast, 85 miles southwest of Houston, packing maximum sustained winds of 80 miles an hour. Life-threatening storm surges, damaging wind gusts, flooding rainfall continue to batter southeastern Texas. 2 people died after trees fell on their homes in Harris County, Texas, as Bethel makes its way north through the state. So the storm now claimed the lives of at least 11 people in the past week in Venezuela, Jamaica. Not sure what the hell that country is. Grenada? Yeah, Grenada. St. Vincent and the Grenades, and now in Texas. So that would be all the different, like, Venezuela's not one, but like Jamaica and all these other ones are like various like island nations. Some more 2.7 million customers without power right now. Says Bethel weakened a tropical storm after wreaking havoc in the Caribbean and Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula, but strengthened yesterday from the hot water of the Gulf of Mexico. Oh, that's nice. So literally, the fucking water gave it more power, is what it is. Jesus, fucking ridiculous, is what it is, dude. I'm gonna go to X and see if they got anything on there right now, because there should be some interesting stuff going on over there right now. Or actually, no, let's go. I was going to go to Discord there for a second, but I just realized I was going to go to X now. Yeah, let's see. We got. Okay, let's see what the bullshit is right now for the things here. It's coming up in my feed anyway. Let's see. We got R.I.P. Justice, Amber Rose, Turn Texas Blue, Dark Brandon. Let's see. Watching Biden, Children's Hospital, Social Security, Medicare, Nuclear, Brian Stelter, El Salvador, Shawn Michaels. Okay. That was for me. What's trending right now is what it is. So we got Parkinson's, National Video Games Day, Peter Ducey, Agatha All Along, R.I.P. Justice, Joffrey, Mendoza, Keegan, Whoopi, Rune, Banks, Save Act, Love Bit, Congratulations, Jimin, Swatter, Brian Stelter, Willow, Moose Knuckle Monday. Isn't that like the dude version of a camel toe, if I'm not mistaken? Or like shows the outline of your cock or whatever then? I think it is. Let's see, Amber Rose, Stephen King. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything about the hurricane right now. Let's just look up. Belial. See, big time flooding, Houston, Texas. Friends sent me photos from Allen Parkway near downtown. Bethel has his road looking more like a river. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, how cool would it be to like be standing on the sides though and like fishing in that shit, dude? Like, that'd be awesome. So, see, then we got people calling themselves Lou's Cruise saying, well, hurricane closed in on Texas. Greg Abbott was visiting South Korea, and Ted Cruz was whale watching in Southern California. Yeah, and guess what, you stupid fucking cunts? Ted Cruz has nothing to do with the state of Texas. He is a federal senator, you dumb fucks. Do you not understand this? It's the same bullshit you gave this man like 2 or 3 years ago, whatever the hell it was, and they had that fucking freeze out thing that almost took down the power grid there in Texas. The guy is not a state senator. He's not a state rep. He is a fucking federal senator. His job is federal, not at the state level. Now, granted, that being said, yes, Greg Abbott should have his ass in Texas as the fucking governor there. That is the big difference. So if you want to give anybody shit, dude, give fucking Greg Abbott shit, because yes, his ass should be in Texas doing governor stuff there, not having fucking Dan Patrick as lieutenant governor there, taking over and doing governor work there is what it is, dude. The thing is, though, it's not like Abbott didn't sign a bunch of fucking executive order stuff into place at that point before he left, though, to literally do like natural disaster declarations and stuff like that in a bunch of counties that he was going to be impacted by this fucking thing. So yeah, it's not like they're actually not doing anything, dude. They're doing stuff. It's just you fucking leftist pieces of shit want to be a bunch of assholes and be like, oh no, they should be doing more than that, though. It's like, yeah. And the one guy isn't even a fucking representative of the damn state is what it is, dude. Like, he's not fucking in the state senate. He's not in the state house. He's a federal representative of your state is what it is, people. The only thing Ted Cruz could literally do right now is be like, hey, can we get a disaster declaration for Texas and get some fucking federal aid money up there now to help like repair shit? Like, that's the only thing you can really do right now, honestly, dude. And that's going to be a few days from now anyways, what it is, dude. So why the fuck wouldn't he go do whatever? Because I'm pretty sure right now, like, they're giving shit to Ted Cruz for going whale watching in another state or whatever there, dude. But it's like, at the same time, bro, like, pretty sure that the U.S. Senate right now is out for summer break is what it is, people. So it's like, what the fuck? Like, the same thing with Congress currently. Like, pretty sure both are out for, like, some kind of a break right now is what it is. So what the hell, man? Like, it's just fucking dumb is what it is, bro. But anyway, so we got frame condos are destroyed on South Surfside Beach after Belial brought devastating storm surge and winds close to 100 miles an hour. Jeez, dude. See, and this is exactly why I would never buy a place like right on the fucking ocean, basically, dude, just because of that reason right there, because your house is just gone now, dude, or at least parts of it anyway are gone now. That is a beautiful fucking place, though. But, like, if I had the money, though, dude, like, I would seriously have something like this on this property right now, where you'd have, like, a double deck is what it is there. And then we'd have, like underneath it there, you'd have, like right where, so I can get a better picture of that right there. Like, right where it sits right here is what it is. Like where this person's other porch is down there and stuff. It'd be, like, a little bit further out, maybe. But you'd have, like, a pond, like, right there is what it is. So you could basically, if you wanted to, like, create, like, an extension to this bottom deck, here's what it is. And you could basically, like, fish off, like, a dock deck is what it would be. That would be about maybe 10, 20 feet in the air is what it is then. Like, that'd be pretty cool, honestly. So. So actually Greg Abbott. Texas Governor Greg Abbott's personal Twitter feed. Did he say anything currently? Oh, here we go. 5 hours ago. Texas Emergency Management personnel continue working around the clock for Hurricane Bethel response efforts. Maintain in regular contact with Texas Division of Emergency and state officials. Texans in impacted areas should stay off the roads and heed guidance from local officials. That was 5 hours ago. 6 hours ago, you had the National Hurricane Center say 10 a.m. Local time, there's what it was. Said key messages from Tropical Storm Bethel, life-threatening storm surges, damaging wind gusts, and considerable flash flooding continue across portions of southeast Texas. See hurricanes.gov and weather.gov for more information on the updates. And you had 11 hours ago was Abbott there in Seoul, South Korea, saying it's been a very productive afternoon in Seoul. Met with whoever the leader guy is there. I think that's what it was. Oh, no. That was an international trade organization. We had business leaders from across South Korea to discuss economic opportunities in Texas to grow and succeed. I also met with executives from SK Signet to thank them for their investments in Texas. I really think, honestly, Abbott is setting up Texas to succeed at this point, dude, as a state, if something does happen this year. Honestly, it seems more and more like that just based on that alone right there is what it is. So, yeah. And you had this guy here saying, gallery furniture is here for you as hurricane approaches. Call us, we need us. And Abbott said, once again, these mattress guys are stepping up to help the community. So, that's good. That's good. Good on those people, dude. Like I said, I would love to create something here in Ohio is what it is, dude. Just like send a truck out to those people that need it is what it is, dude. Whether it be full of food and water or whether it be, people that lost everything right now with, dude, like the flash flooding and stuff like that, or like their houses just being destroyed over, dude. Like give them a bunch of like, even give the kids like some plushies and shit like that is what it is. Which honestly, I'm thinking more and more right now. Like some of the stuff I have got at the auction sites there is what it is that I just have sitting here is what it is. I may actually just make a little fucking like gift bag or something like that and just throw it onto a truck or something like that, dude. And just take the hit at this point of like, 10, 20 bucks just worth of shit is what it is or something. Like, not that I can really afford to do that, but at the same time, it's like, as long as I know it's going to a good place is what it is, like, that's all that really matters to me at the end of the day. And I feel like, honestly, karma's going to come back around like fourfold on me if that be the case, to where you would basically, me doing something good now, it's going to come back to me at some point later on and be able to, do what needs to be done there is what it is. So, but anyway. Other than that, it's pretty much a wrap for the day right now is what it is. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I was going to say, X was talking about, you put a warning on one of your posters, what it was. Which it was one of the reposts I did yesterday. And it was some dude supposedly in Ukraine, like saying something and then getting almost immediately smoked by a bunch of people is what it was there. So, that was pretty cool. I'm going to go ahead and repost this to our X account here. It says, everyone is talking about full auto Glocks. What do y'all think of a full auto FN57? So there's some kind of a drum mag that they had on this thing. I'm not sure how many was in it, maybe 40 or 50. Yeah, that's pretty badass, dude. I'm not going to lie. And what's even cooler is it has like the window where you can see like the rounds in it. So you literally just see them like spinning out real quick is what it is then. That does seem like a lot of money being wasted, though, on that one, dude, because depending on how many is in that whole thing, it's like, would it be like 40, 50, whatever it is there? Like, I know for a fact, like, FN is, not FN, but the 5.7 ammunition is, like, way fucking expensive, dude. So, yeah, I could easily see it being them just, like, pissing away money at that point, dude. You're talking, because I know for a fact, like, I think even the cheapest not FN ammo, the cheapest 5.7 ammo is still like, I think at least like $1 a round or something like that nowadays is what it is, dude. So if you're talking about just pissing away like 40, 50 rounds, like, good luck to you, buddy. You just, spent like a decent steak dinner someplace for you and your chick is what it is at that point for nothing. Like for a little cool video of like 10 seconds basically what it is there. I don't know. It just seems kind of silly, honestly, on that one. At least in my opinion, anyway. Like, it seems like a waste of money, honestly, on that one. But, yeah. Other than that, though, I got to go do some stuff right now. I'm pretty tired, and I got some things I got to do for the games when I play it, as well as before reset happens here. So, I just wanted to let you guys know what's up right now. And, yeah, we basically have a bidding war in the house right now, potentially. And, yeah, it sounds like my family friends just wanted to fuck us over is what it is there. So, are they really family friends, or are they just trying to get a deal is what it is, which at least they weren't trying to fuck us like everybody else was trying to fuck us, dude, because there was like several other offers besides them with people that wanted to do it like, the 150s basically is what it is there, and it's like, yeah, you can go fuck yourself on that one, dude. Like, that's just a slap that, like, one of them was the one up here, the guy up here that lives, like, a couple houses down from me is what it is. That dude was only offering us, like, 150 or something like that when it was valued at 240. And I'm just like, dude, that's just like, you might as well just come out here and slap me in the face, bro, because that's what that fucking is, honestly. That's a fucking insult to me is what it is. So, you might as well not make an offer at all then, buddy. But yeah, it was like 150 from that asshole. The people that bought out my neighbor's place down there a couple years ago, their son basically made like a 165 offer on the place, and it was, our family friend for decades made the 200 is what it was, and then of course you got the other guy make the 210, 212, whatever it was now. I think it was 212. So yeah, unless they come back with like 213 or 214 or whatever the case be, and then it's going to be, from there it would be, even if they come back with that offer, it would be from there you'd have my sister then go to this other dude that's the current bidder and be like, hey, do you want to pay more then? And if he and his chick wants to pay more is what it is, they want to pay like 220 or something like that. Like, yeah, it would just be them as what it is then, dude. So, or if they even be like, you know what, full asking price. Like, because that's what it would be, man. At that point, I'd just be like, sold, motherfuckers. So, yeah. Yeah, I think it's kind of silly that according to the courts, you have to go with like the highest bidder. I think that's ridiculous what it is, dude. But like on this one, I prefer to go with this other guy at this point though, because for several reasons, obviously, and I kind of understand to some extent of why the wife of of our family friend was freaking out. There is what it is, because I think their thing is they were probably packing up their own place over there. They're renting right now is what it is, thinking, oh yeah, they're going to buy the house is what it is and kind of move in is what it is then. And at the same time, having, school starting up here in the next like month or so is my guess. I'm thinking they were thinking like, okay, we're going to get the kids enrolled over here at this school now and be a done deal instead of going to the old school there that they were, currently living in that district for is what it is there. And now they're just like, oh, yeah, this is some bullshit or whatever the case. I mean, I don't blame them for that one. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, like, it's not like it was a done deal, people. Like, you should have understood that. I know if for a fact we explained that to them to begin with, dude. It's like, yeah, it's not a done deal. Like, it still has to go through probate. It still has to go through everything else. And if there's a higher bidder, like, we're going to go with them is what it is then. So for them to sit there, and as my sister said, she specifically was one that said, she's like, yeah, I think they were trying to fuck us is what it is. With lowballing us is what it was there. And realizing, oh yeah, they're not going to be able to fuck us anymore. Lowballing us is what it is there. So I think it's a mix of both, honestly, at this point, really. And to me, that's not cool, honestly. Because like I said, they could have literally been at 215 to begin with, is what it is there. And just, right then and there, we would have been like, okay, cool, and just started the whole process and got done with it, is what it is, dude. No other offers need to be had then, if that be the case then. But no, they decided to go 15K less is what it is, and like, I don't know about the rest of you, dude, but I could use another 5K in my pocket right now is what it is. So since that's what it would have been then. It would have been, 5 for me, 5 for my sister, 5 for my brother, because we're equal, heirs at this point for the property is what it is. Not to mention, when the house actually is sold, it's not like we're going to get the $200,000+ what it is. Like $100K of that right off the top is going to be shaved off to go pay fucking bullshit mortgage and some bullshit fucking loans that was used to do the bathroom up from the Stark County Rehab people years ago. So like right then and there, we're only gonna walk away with like 100,000-ish or so between the three of us. So yeah, it's only like 30-something thousand I'm gonna walk away with at the end of the day, dude, depending on who buys the place. And I know for a fact it's not gonna be a lot to live on for more than a few years, honestly. I would be lucky if I lived on for like 3 or 4 years, honestly, before it completely dries out, dude. Which is why I'm fighting for fucking disability right now, and these fuckers keep fucking me over on that shit too, for that matter. So, but anyway, I'm just fucking aggravated as hell right now is what it is, dude. And it's just like, I don't know. I feel like truthfully we shouldn't even have to go back to them and just been like, okay, sorry, house is sold. Should have been like, no, we're done here. Like, negotiations are over. We're selling to this guy now is what it is. So it would have been nice to be able to do that, man. So I don't know. Yeah, let's see. My sister sent me some stuff right now. So let's go ahead and check this one out. Okay. I'm actually not going to show any of these because in case I would actually have to live in one of these in the future, I don't really want to have people have my address is what it is then. So yeah, that's what it is, man. But anyway, let's check this one out. So it's an apartment over in Alliance here. So I mean, it's got a nice bathroom. Although I'm not a huge like. I'm gonna go ahead and just grab this picture off here, and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. This bathroom, because this is kind of yeah. Like, I'm okay with the bathroom, except for the fact, like, right above the toilet, it has a big old fucking cabinet that you either gonna like have your head like while I'm taking a shit, basically have my head like rest against, or I'm gonna hit my head in it when I'm like trying to get up. Is what it is then. So, which neither one is a good thing, man. So, yeah, let me show you guys this bathroom picture. Here's what it is of this place. See what I'm talking about right here? So you got the toilet right underneath this fucking fucked up cabinet. Is what it is then. And I would think too, even with a shower curtain here and stuff, dude, like this cabinet would get like water on it at some point. Like, that just seems dumb. And then you got like a little weird, like medicine cabinet case down here or something right above the thing. Yeah, that just seems odd. It just looks weird. Not a fan of it, dude. So, especially not a fan of this fucked up. I'm guessing this is more or less like a towel / toilet paper area. Here's what it'd be then. Like, keep the hand towels and stuff in there, and then like your like body towels for showering off. Then is what it is then, and then your washcloths and shit like that. And then probably like maybe like some TV at the very bottom or something. So, yeah, not a huge fan of it, man. Not a huge fan of it at all. Yeah, closets ain't bad though. Let's see if I can grab a couple of these a little bit here so I can do a little tour here of the place without giving it away. So this is a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, about the same square footage as the house is right now. But they want almost $800 a month for it, is what it is, though. Which seems like a lot, honestly, for what you're getting. Now, granted, if you had a roommate, it'd be one thing, because you'd be paying about $400 a month, which is not bad at all. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not really. Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad looking place, but it just, I don't know. It looks a little, like, it says 850, but I don't know, man. It looks a little small for 850 square feet here. So yeah, let me go ahead and grab the rest of these up then if I can. Make sure this actually goes the right way. Okay, so this is apparently one of the bedrooms in the place, which has a nice set of closets in it there. Like, I could definitely see this bigger closet having like a little gun case in the corner. Here's what it is, or even like a smaller one just having like a little gun case in the corner. There's what it is. And then you just put like a towel or something over the gun case then when it's not in use or something, in case you're out of town or whatever it is there. Yeah, I could easily see something like that being a thing. You got your cable / internet hooked up over here is what it is. And then I think this is the rest of the bedroom from the closet perspective, which is not a huge bedroom, dude. Like, it's really not that big at all. Yeah, I'm trying to even think how I'd put my fucking bed in there now. Because that's the issue right now, right? Like, you'd almost need to put like, you'd almost have to put the bed like this way, right across the thing here is what it is, and then just have like the outlets there is what it would be then. And you'd be like right in the closet almost. Like, that's a very small bedroom, honestly, dude. And then I'm guessing this would be your living room because it's probably like other closet space here is my assumption. And the reason I say that is because right here is the kitchen off the thing. Here's what it is. This would be basically living room, dining room is my guess. And then you'd have like your closet space there for coats and shit. Or those may even be the front door. I'm not sure. I hope not. So this looks like the other bedroom here. This looks even smaller than the first one, honestly. This looks more like a teeny office, honestly, what it looks like. And you got your little kitchenette kitchen here, what it is. So you got your stove. So basically on this one, it would be, you would have the stove, and then I'd have like a microwave right here by the outlet. There's what it is. And I'd have this little area over here to basically prepare food on then. I'm trying to think where the fuck is there even a fridge in here, dude? Because I don't see no fridge at all in that one. Yeah, it looks very, very suspect in general, dude. And then there's another picture of it looks like the living room to the thing. Honestly, I think at this point, like, I'd be better off just having like my bed out here in the fucking living room area if I was gonna live in this place, dude, than just use the bedrooms as like, you know, like a other rooms and stuff like that's what it'd be then. So, and there's your little like shotgun fucking. I feel like this is the kind of walls that I would like this. I would like to walk through this place, dude, because this seems like the kind of thing I would get stuck between with my size right now. Is what it is, dude. I have to like go sideways just to, like walk through the fucking hallway, basically, which would not be fun at all. And I'm guessing this is the inside of one of the bedrooms there. Yeah, I mean it's got like a little bit of room, but not much. And then yeah, I'm still not seeing any kind of fridge there. So what the hell? Yeah, that seems very suspect, dude. So I don't know. I'm gonna look at what it says here for the listing here. Yeah, it says hookups for laundry too on that, so makes me wonder where those are at if that'd be the case then. Let's see. Newly painted apartment, new floor, has central AC and heat, washer dryer hookups, no steps. Quiet neighborhood with country-like setting. Owner pays trash. Tenant pays water and electric. Okay, well that's not too bad, but I don't know, man. Like, the fact I have to go get a fucking washer and dryer for this place, and the fact it looks like it has no fucking no fridge in it, so I have to buy potentially a fridge then too, or at least take the one from here, which would be then with me, because there's no way I'm leaving that with the fucking property. Huh. Yeah, I'm assuming this would be the outside of the place. This looks more like a. It's interesting because it says that it has central air, but then in this picture that they're showing me for the directions of the place, it looks like it has a AC unit in one of the bedrooms. There's what it is. So has like a little much going outside there. Maybe I'm looking at the wrong place. They don't know. I don't know. Looks like it had a trash. It has a trash thing right by it though for Kimball. So that's cool. I don't know. This looks a little rural for me, man. I'm gonna go check out exactly where this place is located at and see if I can. Plus, it says apartment B, and I'm just thinking to myself, like, is this a house with just two apartments in it? Like, what the hell? Like, that's just weird. So, okay, this is the same place. Okay, then. Well, oh, okay, it was that. Oh, that's what it is. Oh, I see what it is now. It's like a duplex. That makes more sense then. So yeah, it'd be the one side. Looks like the one side actually is like has like an AC unit and the thing that's there is what it is, and then the other side would be probably the one I'm living in then. It's not bad, but yeah, I don't know. Like, yeah, I feel like for what I'm paying a month though on that place, like that just seems like kind of a lot, honestly. And then like right around it is like some creepy ass like woods and shit, dude, where you could definitely get like lost and stuff. In fact, I'm gonna go see if we can see if there's like a thing in these woods. Yeah, it's like just some roads across there is what it is. Some creepy ass field out in the middle of nowhere there. Yeah, it definitely feels very rural for sure. Like I'm talking about like not quite as I don't know. I'm not sure if it would be quite as rural as this place because you got like neighbors around you and stuff. But at the same time, it's like I don't know. It definitely feels like the kind of place where you would have like you might be having some good neighbors, or it might be like a Fear Thy Neighbor episode that turns into like some very violent shit very quickly kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it reminds me of, honestly. So yeah, it looks like it's like a weird little cul-de-sac thing. So because there's like these weird little turnarounds everywhere on like these side streets and shit. I'm trying to even figure out how the fuck close this is to like anything really. Hmm. Yeah, the closest thing to this is Army National Guard recruiting in a cemetery. So that's nice. Okay, so how the hell? I'm trying to figure out like how close this would be to anything at all right now. Yeah, this is quite far from anything. It seems like, dude. Oh, okay, I know where this is at now. Yeah, this is like several miles away from like any local eateries or anything like that, dude. And even like grocery stores and stuff like that for that matter. So yeah, I'm gonna try and see if I can't do a directions thing here. What it is, man. From this place and see how much it is. Damn, dude. Okay, that's walking. Why are you doing walking there, man? What the fuck? I'm not gonna walk to this place, you idiot. I'm gonna drive. Like, okay, so it's about 3 miles from a grocery store, give or take. So that's not too bad. Yeah, this is roughly around the same area I was looking at over before then. Maybe a little bit out there though. But yeah, it would take like apparently according to this, if you're walking, it would take you an hour and 12 minutes to walk the 3 miles from this place to a grocery store. And it's like, yeah, you're not walking to a grocery store, dude. You're driving out there. So that's not too bad. Yeah, it's not too bad. You'd be like 3 miles to a grocery store basically, so a 6 mile round trip more or less. I don't know though. I mean, it's rural enough to where you probably could like shoot guns, depending on where you're shooting at. Obviously, I mean, you might get busted for like because you're in city limits maybe or something. But yeah, I feel like the biggest drawback on this one is the fact that you'd have to do your own like laundry hookups. Like you have to get your own washer dryer, and then like I said, it seems like it has no. Yeah, it seems like it has no what you call it in it either for that matter. So yeah, that bothers me. That bothers me a lot actually. I don't know, man. Like I said, it's not a like I said, it's not a bad unit. It's just I'm even trying to figure out where the fuck the front door is on this place because I'm almost thinking it might be. Like, let me go back on this one picture here and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about because this would be the living room. I'm pretty sure, and I'm almost thinking it would be this door right here, but this almost looks like a closet though. Like I would hope that's not the fucking front door, dude, because oh my god, that's like nothing. No, I think there's a closet. I think it's double closet actually, because this looks like a double closet right here and then a single closet right there, maybe. So I don't know. Like it just seems maybe this is the front door that they're showing right here, where they're like taking the picture from. Maybe that's what the deal is there. I don't know. It just seems weird. Yeah, like I wish they would show like like take a picture from over here, like out this way, where the light's coming in at, because I think maybe that's the front door potentially. So I don't know. Like it just seems very like I'm still trying to figure that out too. Is like, okay, so you're telling me that there's washer dryer hookups, but where? Like, unless it would be like, is that what this closet is right here? Is like the washer dryer area? Because that would be even more retarded then, dude. Like that would be dumb as shit, honestly. So I don't know. It just like there's like so much not right with this. What I'm saying right now, dude. Like, and I'm not trying to like will myself out of a place that potentially could be some place they would actually, give me the place or whatever the case be without the whole verified income thing. But at the same time, I'm just like, yeah, that seems very fucking sussy in general. So I don't know, man. It just feels very like you know. I don't know. I don't know. It's something to think about for sure. But yeah, I don't know, man. The whole thing just feels very weird to me. So yeah, I really don't know, man. It just seems very like suspect in general. So I would definitely want to go check the place out before I would even think about, you know, doing anything with it there. So because there's no chance I would even think about going to that place before I would, you know, do other stuff, or whatever. Then, but anyway, I'm actually gonna try to grab something up here real fast before we go here because I want to do a few things. Is what it is. If I can get these to pull open here. I think somebody fucked up and forgot one. Knows what it is because I'm pretty sure this goes from like. Yeah, like there's no 90s in it or something, I think is what it is. Or at least I'm not seeing a 90s one anyway. I don't think there's a 90s one. Where's there a 90s? I feel like there was a 90s one here. I'm trying to figure out where it's at now. Um, oh, here it is. Found it. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to do a thing here where it's the different dating time periods according to a thing I found on Facebook the other day. So we got. Actually, let's see if I can redo this now because I want to redo these to the point where I can actually have them in sequential thing. Here's what it is. 60. Okay, so we got at least the first four correct right now. So this starts out in the 60s of how people dated, which was, this is more like 1950s, honestly, this vehicle. So it was some dude coming with a bouquet of flowers at some chick's window and being like, hey, girl. And then you got the 1970s, which is a bar of some kind, and some chick in her bell bottoms, and the guy kind of in his bell bottom suit jacket is what it is there. And then we go to the 80s, which is some kind of a party. Then you go to the 90s, which turns into a coffee shop. And then from there, we go to the 2000s, which becomes some chick with an iPod. Like out in the middle of the street, basically. And then we go to 2010s. Basically, two idiots on their phones is what it is there. Which, I'm not going to lie, though. The chick in this one is pretty hot, actually, dude. Like, for anime is what it is there. And then finally, we go back to 2020s. And it's people sitting there doing, like, Tinder. Which, honestly, I would say this does not have the thing completely right, though, right? Because you got the dude sitting on a couch, and you got the chick sitting on, like, a couch cushion, too. Let's be honest with ourselves, people. Reality, number one, neither one of these people would be all that good looking. Number two, they would both be swiping on the shitter. Like, for real. Like, they would both be on the toilet doing that stuff, man. So, I think that's the only thing I think I got wrong on that one. But, yeah, either way, it is what it is. And, I thought it was pretty interesting. I wanted to share that to everybody. So I found it the other day. I thought it was one of the ones I wanted to share the other day. I wanted to chat, and I just forgot to do as it was. So, I figured I'd do it now. But, anyway, I got to go. I got to get some stuff done and get ready for the rest of the day is what it is then, and then go from there. So, I will be back probably Thursday, I'm guessing, at this point. Maybe I'll be back before that, depending on if the hurricane gets even worse then. I don't know if NE is going to do a chat tonight because I don't know if he has power or not right now. So I have no idea. I hope he's okay. I hope Corey's okay. Hope George Cortez is okay. Hope everybody else I know in Texas is okay. And hopefully everybody will be good to go then at some point. But, you know, who knows? Only time will tell if Matt actually does a chat tonight then or not. So if he doesn't, I'm sure somebody will take over. Maybe Honda will take over. Maybe Tactical will take over. Who knows? But either way, that's where I'm at for today, though. Hope you guys enjoyed this. And like I said, just wanted everybody to know what's going on with the house right now and my current living situation. So hope I don't have to move anytime soon. But, you know, it all depends on who makes the highest offer right now and how fast it will be to get me out of here is what it'll be then. So, you know, who the fuck knows, man. But either way, it is what it is. And, you know, if it was meant to be, it was meant to be. So, yeah. I'm going to play it by ear right now. I'm going to obviously try as much as I can right now to continue, you know, packing up the place is what it is. But at the same time, it's like kind of hard to do. My back's been fucked up all week and my hip is all fucked up too for that matter. So it's kind of hard to even move anything at all right now, which is pretty much why I haven't done much of anything right now. But not to mention the fact that for some reason, I don't know what the hell's going on with my health anymore, dude. It's like, I swear to God, like I'll get up and I'll just be like exhausted and I'll be awake for a few hours and I'll fall asleep in the chair. Here's what it is. Which happened this morning, actually. I don't know if my vitamin D levels are too low. And then, of course, I got to get some more from my doctor pretty soon here because I've got about maybe a week or so left right now with no refills anymore on the damn thing. So I wish he'd up the fucking dosage is what it is, dude, because I really think I need a massive dose is what it is right now. Because I think I'm just under is what it is right now, dude. And that's why my energy levels are so fucking low anymore is what it is. But either way, it is what it is. See you guys in the next one. Have a good one, y'all. Stay safe, stay vigilant, always be carrying. And just remember, dude, if worse comes to worse, you have every legal right to defend yourself in a stand your ground and constitutional carry state like Texas is. Later, y'all. See ya. Peace out.